Hi everyone, welcome back to Keto Blogging, and in today's video I am going to show you how you can use the accordion block that we get in the Kadence blocks plugin. So if you are using Kadence theme, then you should use the accordion block. So here in this video I will show you how you can add the accordion block and how you can customize it to match your looks and match your branding. So let's get started. So first of all, to add the accordion block, all you have to do is create a new post, or you can open your existing page or post and add the accordion block. So let's click on the edit page here, and here let me remove it and do it from scratch. So I will click on the whole accordion block and I will delete it. So to add a FAQ block, all you have to do is add / and search for accordion, and let's hit enter. And here you will get 4 different style, so you can choose any of this style. So if you click on first style, then it will show like this, where you need to add your question here and you can add your answer. Just click on paragraph block and you can add your answer here. And you can also add second questions, add title, and then you can click on paragraph and you can add your answer here. To add more questions, all you have to do is click on the accordion block in the below and click on add accordion item. Now you can add further questions, and if you click on that, you can add your answer here. So let's select the accordion block and I can add a different style. So I will click on accordion and I can select a different style like this. So I will select this one. So this is how the accordion blocks looks like. So let's add some question and answer first, and we will customize it. So let me copy a question number 1, and I will add it under the title, and here click on the paragraph block and we can add this as a paragraph. So I will paste it here. Alright, now to add second questions, let me copy that, and here I will click on add title. So let me paste it. After that, you need to click on that to expand the answer. And here click on plus, click on paragraph, and here you can copy your answer. So let me paste it here. Now to add more questions, all you have to do is click on the title, or you can click on accordion block here. Once you click on the parent block, you will see an option add accordion item. Just click on that and you can add more questions. So let me copy the third questions here and I will paste it here. Let's copy the answer, and I will click on again and I will click on paragraph. Alright, to add more questions, I will click on accordion and I will click on add accordion item. Now let me copy this and I will add the title here, and I will click on paragraph and I will copy it and I will paste it here. Now I will hit enter and I will copy this list item. So let me copy this and I will paste it here. Now I can select these items and make it as list, and I can also click on this and I will change it to icon list, and here I can select a different icon here. So I will set a solid icon. So let me scroll down and select a icon from here. So let me select this icon. Alright, now this is how this accordion looks like. So let me click on save draft and let me open it in a preview window, and as you can see, this is how this accordion looks like. So this is very basic. So we have a questions and we have answers, and you can see you can add different elements in the accordion block. So you can add paragraph, you can add images on the accordion block, and you can add different elements. So let's customize it and check how we can customize it color, change its typography, and change all these elements like padding, margin. So let's check how we can do that. So for this, let's click on the accordion block, and here you will see this option view parent block setting. Just click on that. Now this is the main setting of accordion block. Like you can add 2 questions side by side, or you can show 3 questions side by side according to the layout. If you are using full screen layout, then you can simultaneously display 3 questions side by side like this. So you can see it is looking like that. So I will click on parent block and I will select single column layout. Now here you can set the initial open accordion. So if you click on accordion pan 2, then this second question will expand when the page load and close all these other accordion pan. So I will select pan 1 as the open accordion, and you can also change the icons. So you can see there is this icon showing up like this, so you can change that. So I will click on here and I can set a plus minus. So if you click on here, it will show like this, and if you click on the plus icon, it will expand the accordion menu. So this is how you can change the icon. So click on parent block and you can change your icon here. So let me select this one. This is looking good. Now you can set this icon to the left side, but I prefer it to keep it as right side. Now you can also change the icon color. So if I click on here, so the normal color is set to green, and you can change the hover color to something like red, and if you hover over it, it will show a red color like this. And you can also set a active color. I will click on here and let me copy the same red color and I will set it as active. So I will click on here and I will paste the hex code. Alright, if you click on here, the red color is now active. You can also change the title color to red. So for this, click on parent block, click on style, and here is the paint title colors. So you can change the colors of the title. So here click on active and I will use the same red color, and as you can see, this is the active. So if you close this, it will become inactive, and if you open it, it is become active. So you can change the active color here. So let me keep it as black, and I can add a hover active color to red. Alright, so if I click on here, it will show a red color like this, and I can set a normal title color to something like this. So this will show a green color. So let's keep it as black, and under the active I can add a background as well. So I will click on here, and this is how the background looks like. I can set it to white, and for normal also I will set the background to this one, and or I can set a background like this. So if you click on here, it will show like this. So just change the hover background as well. So let's change the hover background to same as the active background. So if I hover over this, it will show like this, and let's change it to white. Alright, this is how it looks. So let me click on save and let me preview it in a new tab. And if you click on here, this is how it looks. So if you click on hover, and it will show like this. So you can change the hover color, and you can change the active color here. So you can see if you click on one of the pen, it is closing the other pen. So you can also close that as well. So I will click on here and I will click on general, and you can see pen closes when another opens. So if you turn off this and if you open it, so let me refresh it here, and you can open all this at a time. So you can enable that option to close. If someone open another pen, you can close the other pens that is opened. And you can also enable start with all panels collapse. So all the panels will be collapsed when the page load, and user can click on it and view the answers. So I don't want that. So I will open the first pen and keep it closed the rest one. So you can enable that option here. Alright, now let's click on style tab, and here you can set a title border as well. Like you can set the border. So let me select this option, and let me set the border color of, let's say, red color. And as you can see, there is a border around the title. So you can change that in normal, hover, and active state. So let me change that to normal. Alright, now you can change the title font setting. So you can increase the font size here. So as you can see, the title font size is increased, and you can also change the font family, and you can change the font weight like this. And you can also change the inner content styling. So this is the inner content. So you can change the styling. So I will click on accordion, and under the inner content you can change the text color. So suppose you want to show a red color, then all the inner content will show in red color. So let's keep it as black for now, and let's select the inner content styling, and you can change the text link color, link hover color. You can change the background color of this inner section like this. So I will keep it as white. Now you can add a border for the inner section. So if you click on here, it will collapse, and you can set a uniform border, let's say 2 pixel, and you can set the color to something a light color here, and you can also click on here and you can individually remove the border from the top. Alright, so if you click on here, it will show a light border around the answer. Alright, now let's click on the accordion block, and this is how the inner content styling looks. And you can also change the advanced settings. You can see we have a pen space between, so there are space between two questions, so you can increase that space like this. So I like to keep it as 15 pixel or 20 pixel. And you can also change the padding around the title. So let's say I can change the top padding to, let's say 15 pixel, or let's say 20 pixel, and let's add the bottom padding of the title to 20 pixel. So it is looking quite good. And similarly you can change the inner content padding. So you can see you can increase the top padding here like this, medium, and you can change the top padding to medium like this. So it will add more space around the paragraph here. And you can also change the title tag setting. So this is important. So make sure to change the title tag from deep to H2 or H3. So I will like to keep it as H3 because our FAQ is H2, so we can keep all the questions in H3. So let's click on accordion and make sure to change the title tag setting to H3. Now you can set a minimum height and max width, but I like to enable FAQ schema here. So if you don't enable this option, then the FAQ schema will not be implemented in the accordion block. So make sure to enable this option. So it is good for SEO. Alright, let's go to general tab here and let's click on hover and let's change it to something like white. And let's change the active color to white like this. Alright, now we have customized it. Let's check the final time here. So let me refresh it. And as you can see, this is how the accordion blocks looks like. So let me click on here and everything looks fine. Now you can save it as a default so that you don't have to manually do the settings every time. So for this, click on block defaults and I will click on save as default. So I will click on OK. Alright, now the accordion block default is set. Now if you go to another page, so let me create a new page here. So I will click on add page. And if I add the same accordion block on the new page, then all the default settings will come here. So I will click on plus and I will search for accordion and I will click on here. And as you can see, the same styling came and we have the 4 title here. So if you want to add more title, I will click on add and I will click on add few more titles here. Now I can go to parent settings, go to advanced, go to block defaults. I will click on save as default. Now if you remove this and add it again, now it will show 6 accordion blocks. So let me add the accordion block here. And as you can see, now it is showing 6 accordion block by default. So this is how you can add as many accordion block you want, and you can set the styling. And once you change this styling, you can just go to advanced and click on block default. So this is coming in all of the Kadence blocks. So you can save the styling for future use so that you can save time and you don't have to style the accordion block every time you add in a new page. So this is how the accordion blocks looks like and how you can customize it inside Kadence theme. And if you still have doubt regarding this, then you can ask me in the comment section. And if you want me to cover more blocks related to Kadence, then do let me know in the comment section and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like this video. Thank you.